He has multiple characters he's looking to go to in the future. Lucario actually being the number
really
one
see now that
option
and that's what I love about a new Smash title, man. You get some of these players who are just marquee with certain characters, and then you hear things like that, like Falln and Lucario. That's something you don't think is going to be synonymous. You know what I'm saying? So down the road to see that, that'll be incredible. But right now, it is going to be the classic Rosalina and Luma for him.
And actually something to note, before this match even began, Falln for the last 30 minutes has been labbing in training mode everything about Mega Man, trying to learn what differences actually were made for this game. He said he knew nothing about the changes to Mega Man, so one of the things that's huge is the forward air change from Mega Man. It doesn't seem like it's working out too well for Mikee right now.
Oh my goodness.
These changes, but Mega Man's forward air, now a kill move and a deceptively strong combo starter.
Well, I'll tell you what, did you see that up air from Rosa that did not kill that man that high into the blaster? That's a change for you, okay?
Huge
one that I'm
change.
sure is very welcomed for players who have had to deal with the Rosa menace for so long. But nonetheless, Falln does get that first stop.
Same from this neutral air. However, it's still a solid combo starter and could just launch into Luma very well. It's just not the same oppressive nair that you saw with those giant hitboxes. And the ability to really move her hurt box out of the way while still attacking.
Right. Absolutely.
And look at this, Falln momentum going so strong in his favor right now. Mikee, no option.
Not at all. I mean, I would definitely say all that labbing that you said Falln was doing is certainly paying dividends in this first game. I mean, it's a little bit of a slaughter thus far. Mikee has yet to get anything going for him as Falln just continues to dominate. They'll lose that Luma momentarily.
The other option that Falln was looking out for on Mega Man, he wanted to make sure that the arm cannon hit from the neutral airs and the forward tilts would actually still launch Luma. It does in this game, so Falln looking to work with a little bit more space in this matchup. Doesn't want to be up close, but look at that, man. Gets up close, down smash at the ledge, going to do it for you.
Oh my goodness. All right, man. This Mega Man looking mighty average right now. I don't know what it's going to take to get this started, but this is just an absolute slaughter being delivered by Falln.
Yeah, not Mega Man at all, man. Looking like puny man right now.
It be like that, bro. It really do. I mean, this is just an exhibition, man. It is not two-sided. So no disrespect to Mike, but that's a good thing about a best of 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get bopped in the first game, but you will have the chance to adapt.
Man. And now
counter pick as well.
Falln double lapping him in percent. Yeah. This one seems to be running away from Mikee right now. Oof. This coverage from Falln. How is Mikee supposed to land against this?
Exactly, that's the thing, man. Like, he's making it so difficult to land. He's like 2 or 3 hits, and before you know it, just staring down 114%.
That forward air able to get a lot of space and could probably help him cover a lot of his landings, but Falln just seems to be spaced so perfectly against it. And now he's caught between a rock and a hard place.
Okay, finally, though, able to make some ground, removing that first stock, but that is just the first of a long road Mikee has to try and take to make this comeback a reality. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it. A lot
of players in this position, man, they just start looking for habits at this point, trying to figure out, what can I take with me to game 2, what options are available to me. Right now, Falln just holding down this ledge pretty well, but allows Mikee to recover back to stage. That leaf shield.
That's so good now, dude.
Yep.
Like, it is actually like a legit tactic. Like, I mean, you can't. I don't like the fact you can't jump with it anymore, but nonetheless, it's just so intrusive.
Hits so much stronger in this game. They used to just give puny knockback before.
Nah, man, it does like, what, 20 or something like that? This is something pretty insane, so. If you can,
wow.
Okay, Mikee. Sometimes that's all it takes, man.
Yo,
see that first stock going and just get that train moving.
He only took 16% that stock back air. Gonna put him off stage. That's the teaser screen right there. Not gonna do it, though. And now this leaf shield putting in work. Mikee's starting to mount a comeback.
Telling you, okay, was not expecting this.
Looking a little more mega.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. 153 on Mega Man right now.
There's that forward air coming through, and that thing has a lot of its landing lag cut off at the end there. So very safe option right there to kill Luma.
Things suddenly looking a lot more manageable for Mikee. It's like Falln now on the retreat. I mean, for much of this match, and we saw him be the aggressor, which is where he saw that lead really come into play.
And I like what he's doing right now. Opting to put the Luma out first. Doesn't want to get hit anymore by this Mega Man. Probably looking for a jab setup just to finish this stock out. But Mikee playing the slow, patient, grinding game. Making his way back into here. Going deep low. Not wanting to get hit by this Rosalina.
That leaf blade really coming through. I mean, there's really no reason not to kind of play that slow game too. I mean, look at the clock, man. You still got over 3 minutes left. You got plenty of time to make this comeback a reality. Did not seem like it would be the case.
That should be it. Forward throw. Actually, not going to take it.
Mega Man got some generous weight, man.
That's a thick robot right there.
You already know, baby. Trying to come through. Playing around the Luma.
You got to watch out for Mikee landing on top of you and going into instant Shoryuken right now. It's at that percent. Oh, Luma going deep. Not able to get the coverage that he wanted right there.
Oh, that's a grab. Yeah, that's going to be okay.
Falln's off stage. You got to watch out.
Goodness.
Now Mikee's still sitting on this corner. Somehow, some way managing to survive this slaughter. 227%.
It is, bro, but look at the effort it took. I mean, seriously, Falln 3-1 lead, and then just if you blinked, it's already down to a last stock, last hit kind of situation. So big ups to Mikee.
And more importantly, man, momentum is huge in Smash Bros. And it's clearly in his favor right now.
That was insane, bro. That was insane.
Now Falln actually looking like he's contemplating maybe a character change, but the Rosalina, I mean, he started out so strong that game.
That's the thing. Like, it was a really strong performance at the beginning. Just kind of fell apart towards the end. So, I mean, if I'm Falln, I'm still very much so encouraged in the Rosa. I just know, okay, I get that lead. I can't afford to just kind of let my guard down. Mikee's not the kind of player where you want to get back into contest, because that's evidenced by game one. You see what can happen.
And I mean, Falln so good at trapping these landings from Mikee. That's where a lot of the punishment came from. And it seems like once Mikee figured out his way back down to stage, that's when things started to go in his favor. Now we're on game 2, Pokemon Stadium 2. It's going to give him a few more places to land, these platforms to retreat to.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There's that Leaf Shield again. 16% from that alone.
Kind of pick an option there. And just, again, you can't jump with her or anything like that, but you just kind of wait. You saw what Mikee's able to do with it.
Here we go. All these projectiles coming out for Mikee now. Luma out of the picture. And now has Falln pressured against this corner. Falln playing the patient waiting game, hoping to get his star back.
Yeah, Falln's, I mean, he's not really getting... Mikee's putting on pressure, but not maybe like not an overwhelming amount. Where Falln knows he's going to have time to get Luma back.
And if you're a Mega Man, it's really difficult to just mount that overwhelming pressure, considering that you're a projectile-heavy character in the first place. I mean, you're really known to chip away at your opponent rather than just run over them.
Bro, straight up, if I'm Mikee, I'm just like, I'm going into this game with so much confidence, just how close the last one is after that deficit. I'm just like, I got this man downloaded. I'm not taking it out.
It's not looking bad for him at all right now. And he's actually allowing this to go into the long game, which I think is going to work out in his favor, at least a whole lot more than it did at the start of the first game. We're already a minute and a half into this one, and Mikee still holding on that first stock.
That he is. Not willing to relinquish it. Again, trying to find his way in. I like the spacing. Keeping a watchful eye on Luma as well.
And look at that crash bomb coming through. Trying to follow up with forward air to get rid of that Luma. Now he's got Falln off stage. Luma coming through. Jumps over it. Trying to get this coverage against Falln, but Falln too slippery, man.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the more patient matchups I've seen in Ultimate thus far. I will say that. Both these guys not trying to leave anything to chance.
This super fighting robot trying to find his way in to get the first stock in this game. Wants the momentum still in his favor.
Okay.
Leaf Shield, such a great defensive and offensive option right there.
And I like Mikee on both ends of that spectrum, and he finally able to secure that first stock. Took about, what, almost 3 minutes to get it done.
Yeah, first lead of the set, though, and now Falln's going to have to play his game, but gets the up smash right there, clearing out Mikee's first stock.
And that was just easy coverage for Falln. He knew exactly where it was going. Not too many options for Mikee in that situation.
Oh, he's off stage, and I've seen Mikee pull off a number of early kills with down airs with this Mega Man, so something you want to be aware of in this set. If you're Falln, you have a linear recovery, you got to watch out for that down air.
Yeah, that cannot be something you just kind of throw by the wayside.
Ooh, good combo starter with that Nair. And a lot of people thinking that that Nair was a huge hit to Rosalina's overall toolkit, but it seems like a still very impressive, very powerful combo starter.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I'll be honest, man. I see a lot of people just say Rosa just sucks straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will say this. I mean, Falln, I mean, he's making a character that sucked was very viable. That is for sure. But Mikee, again, you know, kind of riding that momentum that we saw from the last game to keep this lead just ever so slightly, about 20%.
Look at Falln now with the corner pressure on Mikee. Mikee fighting back. That tornado spin dash attack coming through. Crash bomb on Falln. Got a shield, and that allows Mikee to return to the stage. Solid fundamental gameplay from this Mega Man so far.
Not doing anything too fancy.
Oh, he's deep off stage. Goes, ooh.
Smart air dodge, very smart.
Now he's caught in the grinder. That's a lot of damage coming through. And Falln with that puppeteer master work covering the edge right there, but Mikee going high, making sure he does not get hit by that Luma. I think Luma's understage right now. Okay, there we go. Luma's back.
And making her way. And then smart by Mikee. Again, you know, we've seen him have some trouble landing against Falln previously. Not the case right there, keeping the stock intact. And again, man, this is about as even as it's going to get.
Tight set all around, and now Mikee off the stage once again. Crash bomb, freeing him up from Luma, but the forward smash from Falln going to take that one.
That's a crash Luma, man, right in your grill. So now perhaps a chance for Falln to extend this lead. See how far I can take it. Oh, grabbing the wrong way. That's going to be costly.
Now, this is what we were talking about. Game one, Mikee taking so much punishment every time he's above Falln, and Falln's just a master of landing traps, man. I mean, this character, despite being hit with a couple of frame data changes, a couple of power changes in her up air and everything, still good as ever catching all of these landings.
Definitely. Definitely something Falln has used to it. He has exploited very well.
Fading back, letting Mikee come to him. I like this idea from Falln.
Yeah, and it's such a kind of a grindy set as you described earlier, Andy. This is going to be huge for Falln if he can go up 2-0.
Oh, wow. Just holds that jab on shield, not letting it drop.
I like the interception. Kind of had a feel for where Mikee was going. We saw him get away with that a couple times. Not on that one.
That's a sick cross-up coming from Mikee. Ooh!
Bro, okay, Falln.
Deep down in the blast zone, hitting him with that down air from Luma. Going to take that one.
He was just like, you're dead. You're actually dead. I mean, that's, you know, and I credit Mikee a lot for just, you know, being that confident off stage. But, you know, somebody like Falln, man, he's going to catch on to that pattern, and eventually he's going to be able to punish accordingly.
Falln is a master of pattern recognition, man. This is exactly what I was telling you. When I was telling you I go through these grinds every night, he tries to train me in a way where he tells me specifically, I'm noticing every pattern that you are doing. You got to break these habits right now. He's doing the same to Mikee right now.
Definitely. All right, so potential 3-0 is knocking. Should Falln be able to secure this game. However, again, Mikee has proven himself resilient. More so, I would say, in that first game than the second one. Even getting that first stock off still resulted in a 2-stock win for Falln. So, see how Mikee responds. He's very confident Falln. That is obvious.
Falln looking like he's in the driver's seat right now. Mikee missed space in that forward air, not able to get the second forward air follow-up, and now he's stuck above Falln again. How are you going to land? Leaf Shield, great option for coverage right there, putting out a bunch of hitboxes as he comes back down to the ground.
Yes, sir.
Now, Crash Bomb on this Rosalina. He's going for the dunk, not going to get it right there.
Definitely one thing that I'm sure Falln's very well aware of, because we've seen Mikee in the past, even earlier in bracket, kind of get some gnarly kills with that dare.
There we go, Metal Blade trying to get something started, but Falln every single time just swooping that thing up with gravitational pull. Now Falln in the driver's seat, got Mikee on top of him again. Huge percent lead for Falln on this first stock.
He has Blade. I thought he has Blade too.
Oh, wow.
That was slick.
This guy's moving. Oh, and there we go. Another down air coming from Mikee, but not ever hitting the sweet spot with it.
I like what Falln did. I mean, he's getting off stage and he's not panicking. He's just throwing out his hitboxes and just kind of being evasive when the opportunity presents itself.
Oh, this is good coverage coming from Mikee. Unable to get him off stage, though. Caught above Rosalina. Still living, though. 138%. This robot somehow still alive.
Yeah. Definitely had that big boy percent, but not able to make it back. But Falln not going to be able to enjoy that lead, and the immediate retaliation on the part of Mikee.
It's been tight games, man, all around, except for that first one. Momentum in Falln's favor, momentum returning to Mikee. But ever since then, it's just been tied up 0-0 each stock. Start.
Definitely putting on a good show, man. Again, this is going to be I feel like one of the grindier matchups you will see in Smash Ultimate, but still entertaining nonetheless. Mikee looks to get on the board and just get a game. I mean, sometimes that's really all it takes to see.
This is truly the chess match of Smash Ultimate so far that we're seeing. Turns being taken by each player, getting their percent in while they can. Now Mikee tagging Falln retreating, getting him in the air.
Falln are lovely, man. Again, you can kind of just tell he has kind of a fix on where Mikee's looking to go, landing options. Look when he's being aggressive, Falln just barely staying out of his range and just retaliating accordingly.
Now these fade backs from Falln just baiting Mikee into pressure right now and getting him caught in between Rosalina and Luma, not a place you want to be at all. Now Falln with the metal blade in hand. Mikee jumping over him. Trying to get something started. He's sitting down 2-0. He's only got 2 stocks left in this winner side bracket, man. Trying to get the momentum back into his favor.
Yeah, it would be imperative for him to take this stock first.
Man, Falln so slippery. Mikee throwing out so many hitboxes, but Falln not falling for any of this.
Long set like this, man, 2 long grueling games just to get the W. I'm pretty sure he has just, again, a good fix on exactly what Mikee's going for, but can't count out Mikee either, man. This guy, I mean, he's been having those moments and glimpses of just flat out greatness.
Now he's got huge pressure from that metal blade.
Mikee.
Oh, there we go.
Dunk on him real quick, man.
First dunk of the set going to Mikee right there. And now this man sitting at 120%. Can he get some more momentum, some extra credit on his side? Trying to go for this leaf shield at the corner. Great pressure from Mikee. Now Falln finding his way back into center stage. But Falln, how's he going to seal this stock out?
Again, Mikee getting the stock off first was imperative. Oh my God, that man just chased him all the way down. Had a map to that stock.
Look at this, man. All right, Falln taking that stock, but almost 60% from Mikee. That's good percentage right now, especially with how tight this set has been all around. Now Mikee retreating to neutral, holding down the center stage from Falln. Falln with that metal blade in hand, trying to fight Mikee projectile to projectile, and the leaf shield's out again.
Again, some of those fade backs have been very, very helpful for Falln. I mean, there's still plenty of time on this clock. He doesn't have to rush anything at all. However, he needs to be a little cautious. 101. That percent starting to mount. And Mikee maybe looking to set up for that killing blow any minute.
Yeah, and Mikee's starting to throw out these retreating back airs, trying to get Falln off stage and start something. Falln fighting his way back in here. That forward air going to put him deep off stage. He's going deep. Footstool.
Oh, he wanted him to roll so bad.
And that's great awareness from Mikee, actually, knowing that Falln really was limited in his options right there, and Falln fighting back very well.
Mikee needs to be careful. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, air dodge.
Oh, he's making a Hail Mary play.
Oh, he's reading these air dodges.
Yeah, they're making a little too obvious. He's not going to make it back. He made those air dodges, Andy, just a little too obvious down the stretch, and you can ill